by PragerU Kids, crafts, history, and your questions. I'm Jill, and today we're making a costume crown to learn about one of the world's most famous symbols of freedom and democracy, America's Statue of Liberty. Have you seen it in person? It's amazing, and it's huge. From the bottom of the pedestal to the top of the torch, the Statue of Liberty is 305 feet and 1 inch tall, with the statue's nose being 4.5 feet tall. It weighs about 156 tons, and about 4 million people visit the statue every year. Oh, we've got a question.
Did the United States build the Statue of Liberty?
Great question. The Statue of Liberty was actually built in France to celebrate America's 100th birthday back in the year 1876. It was a gift to us from France to honor the close friendship between France and the United States at that time. To get the statue to where it stands today, it was separated into 350 pieces, packed into 214 crates, and shipped across the Atlantic Ocean. It arrived in New York Harbor on June 17, 1885, and was put back together and placed on what is now known as Liberty Island. Are you ready to make our own Statue of Liberty crown? Here's what you'll need. A large piece of green craft foam, about 12 by 20 inches. You can get this at most craft stores or online. A pair of scissors, be careful. A pen, a ribbon or piece of thick yarn, and that's it. This is so quick and easy, you're gonna love it. Take your foam, lay it flat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw 7 spikes for the crown, leaving a few inches of space across the bottom right here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw it. I have a green pen. You can use whatever you want. The 7 spikes on the crown are said to represent the 7 continents and the 7 seas around the world. We did it! Next, what you're gonna do is cut 7 slits horizontally underneath each spike. I'm gonna mark it. You ready to cut? Careful with your scissors. Now we're gonna cut the spikes. You know, the statue represents Libertas, the Roman goddess of freedom. She holds a torch in one hand and a tablet inscribed with the date of our Declaration of Independence, July 4th, 1776, in the other. On her pedestal are words from a poem about immigrants' hopes and dreams for freedom. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Between 1892 until 1954, our Statue of Liberty welcomed over 12 million immigrants who came to the United States through an immigration station called Ellis Island. Check with your family. Some of your great-great-grandparents might have come to the United States through Ellis Island. Mine did. Let's finish cutting. The foam is really easy to cut through. You just want to be careful with your fingers and maybe ask a grown-up or an older brother or sister to help. Almost there. And done. Now what you're going to do is put your ribbon on the part between the spikes and the bottom. And pull your spikes through the slits that you cut. Careful, we don't want to rip the foam. We did it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spikes. And before I try this on, there's something else you should know about our Statue of Liberty. When it was first delivered to America, it wasn't green. It was actually a brown color, like a penny, because it is made of hundreds of thin copper sheets. Now, over many years, the copper turned green because of a natural process called oxidation that happens when air and water mix with copper. I'll show you with pennies. Here's a regular penny, and here's a penny, green after oxidation. Really cool, right? Now you know. You ready to look like Lady Liberty? Tie it around and you're all set. You might need someone to help you. Good? Does it work? I love it. Do you love it? We hope you had fun. If you've got ideas or questions for our next Craftory, send them our way. Keep crafting, keep learning, and keep celebrating Land of the Free and Home of the Brave. Okay. All I need is a torch. Anyone? Buckets. Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.